Hey Eric, how's it going?
Hey, it's going okay. How are you doing, Mary?
I'm doing well, thanks Eric. So we met about a week ago for the full 2-hour Life Tapestry session. What was that experience like for you and what did that bring up?
Yeah, well, it was really awesome, needless to say. And I knew it would be because you're awesome, but it sort of exceeded my expectations even. It was first of all, the time went super fast. Um, and it just sort of felt like it brought up a lot of ideas and just sort of insights that I'd never really considered about my crazy story, which I was really grateful for. And I even found myself thinking a lot about it and reflecting about it after. So I'm really curious to see what you wrote. Like what is, how did it turn out? I don't know, but it was awesome. It was a great experience doing it. Effortless, really fun, actually.
Yeah, thanks Eric. And just to give a little context, you're a fairly new coach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair. I mean, I've been coaching for a while, but like in terms of doing it like as a grown up, as my own independent thing, yeah, relatively recent. And so, I'm somebody who sort of likes to think I'm steeped in the idea of personal narratives and story. And so I know a lot about it, but it's sort of like, sort of like schedulers can't schedule themselves. Sometimes it's hard to do the thing that you do for others for yourself. That's like the hardest thing. And so you don't really recognize your own story, because it's just, you sort of make assumptions and tell stories about it to yourself. So it was really awesome to have another coach who's as skilled and sort of insightful as you, to sort of tear apart and dig into my own story. Yeah, something I'd never experienced anything quite like that before. It was great.
Yeah, thank you. And like you said, you have been doing some form of coaching for
Yeah,
such a long time in your
yeah,
regular career, and now it's like you're wearing the coaching title and you want to bring all that in. And so that's what the Life Tapestry session does. So I'm going to bring it up on my screen here.
sure.
I'd love to share it with you, Eric. And I have to say yours is a little bit long because there's just so much good stuff.
There's so
Yeah,
much. How
yeah,
can it be
yeah.
short?
So sit back and relax, and then
Okay,
after I share, we'll check in. Okay.
awesome.
All right, here we go. Eric Woodward's Life Tapestry. Most people know me as the former office manager to First Lady Hillary Clinton, and later as her special assistant and scheduler in the United States Senate. The opportunity to develop and implement policies and events that improved the lives of regular Americans from all walks of life fueled me. I loved being a part of something so big and so important because at my core, I'm an impact guy. And when I show up, I bring the wow factor. I was best known in these highly critical and pressurized environments for being dependable and trustworthy. I take care of people. I champion their mission. And I stand up to bullies and bully policies that exclude, limit, and divide. In situations where previous leadership has failed, I tend to thrive because in the face of chaos, I stay calm, conduct critical analysis, and build systems to support change. A president yelling in my face has never fazed me because my focus is always on the goal, the mission, and the potential. While most people try to avoid risks, I've built my life and amazing career by taking them. In fact, my path to the White House was full of them. I visited 70 countries by the time I was a senior in high school. I transferred colleges 7 times in 4.5 years. And I spent time in Guam as a scuba diving instructor. As you can probably tell, I didn't have a typical American upbringing. I lived abroad for the first 18 years of my life. Growing up in the jungles of Thailand and later in Bangkok City meant that I was an outsider. And these early experiences of living and learning with different cultures shaped me. When I later became the director of fellowships and interns at the Smithsonian, I spearheaded efforts to strengthen and diversify the program and created equitable opportunities for young professionals to advance, learn, and research at scale. So as you can see, I've been shepherding and launching the careers of DC's best my entire life. And now, as your certified high performance coach, I'm here to be your trusted advisor, strategic thought partner, and champion of your wildest dreams and ambitions. So whether you want to work with presidents or princes, senators or scientists, deans or diplomats, or make your own run for office, I believe you can do it. I've never been willing to settle in life, and neither should you. You're the avatar of infinite possibilities. And that quiet voice inside of you knows this to be true. So let's give that voice a microphone, a platform, and a stump speech, and see how far we can go. If you're ready to break free of the internal distractions of delay, weak resolve, and fear, I'm the coach for you. If you're ready to silence the skeptics and take a leap of faith, I'm the coach for you. If you're a leader ready to increase your impact and create your legacy, I'm the coach for you. You can count on me, Eric Woodward, as your coach, because when you've been in the rooms that I've been in and seen the things that I've seen, trust me when I say there's nothing we mortals can't accomplish. Trust me.
That's really good, Mary. Thank you so much. That's awesome. It's really good. So it's so good. Thank you so much. Yeah, there's all kinds of good stuff in there. Can I use that?
Eric, that is your story. That is your narrative. You use that, you take it, you do whatever you want. It has your name on it. That is yours.
Yeah, it's really good. There's so much in there that, yeah, it just like all put together, and even stuff that, I might not actually have ever kind of put together like you have done so beautifully. So thank you. That's awesome. I'm so glad to have had this experience, and I'm so grateful to you for putting it together. So yeah, I'm sort of blown away. That's awesome.
Eric, you're so welcome. It was a pure pleasure to do. And that's the power of having somebody listen and tell your story, because you see things, you see greatness that you have blind spots on. And your story is amazing. You're going to help so many people who have walked the streets, the halls of DC, because that's your area, that's your people. And this was a pure delight to do for you. So thank you, Eric.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you
Can't wait
so much.
to see you launch this and launch the real you.
Thank you. It's awesome.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks, Eric.